Well, Grand Rising, Soul Tribe. This is Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for your likes, the shares, the views, subscribes, comments, everything. I appreciate it all. We're going to ring the bell. We're going to clear out this energy, and then we're just going to see what the message the Spirit has for us this morning. You hear how it was ringing and then it stopped, and then it was ringing, and then there's confirmation? You know how you do something nice for somebody and they think, oh, you're just that type of person that you'll just martyr yourself. You'll just do it all the time. Someone took your kindness for a weakness. Let me turn these lights on. I'll be right back. All right. That's better. So bottom of the deck. We're starting off with the wise guy. Makes sense. Someone that felt like they could take your kindness for a weakness. They thought that you was always going to be like this type of kind, thoughtful, generous, loving person, that you're in your purpose, but they didn't know that you were able to defend yourself without an issue. They didn't know that you had that strength. They didn't know that you had that cunning, and they didn't know that you had that power behind you. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message with this person? Yeah, somebody, there's something about the way that this person approached you, and the way that this person thinks that they can approach you or get you to agree to things, because they'll say something, and this kind of feels like that same energy from last night. It's like somebody will try and get you to agree to something important that you're not really realizing. And then they'll sit back and observe to see how it's affecting you, or the things that they're talking about, or how they're trying to make you appear like they're trying to take your kindness for a weakness. Yeah, this is something that this person has done time and time again, but now it's time for this person to change. Because what they've been doing is out there for everybody to see. And people are looking at them and having a different perception of them now. You know how you see somebody one way all the time, and then you see them do something really ugly, and you go, "What? Oh, and it makes you do a double take, but then it makes you look at them a little differently. You no longer have that, oh, this is just a saint walking around. You don't feel like that anymore. Yeah. See, somebody is starting to explore the idea of somebody and the way that they do things. You know, how they're kind of stuck on themselves. They think just because they look a certain way that nobody's going to notice their addictions. But what they're trying to do is make it seem like you're the one that has some addictions, or some really negative traits. But here you are defending yourself. And they don't like that. They really don't like that, because behind it all, this person is a snake. And see, but they're trying to make it seem like you're the one. Good morning, Kate. How are you? They're trying to make it seem like you're the one whenever it's really them. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, Subu. Kate, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? This wanted to come out. Something about remember. You know, like you remember when somebody was doing this before, or you remember whenever you saw somebody do something before. And, at that time you thought that person was wholesome, but whenever you saw them do something, you was like, hold up, that person is not wholesome at all. That's not wholesome at all. And it's like this is somebody who could have been at home, doing this, maybe how they treat the people at home. you know, out in the streets, they're like super duper one of those people that want to be super duper sweet and kind. But whenever they're at home, the way they treat their family is like horrible. What's the message, Spirit? Something just flipped over. Yeah. And here you are. You're just being you. Being you, doing you. And that's it. What's the message, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, you're more like that bohemian type, you know, staying in your lane, just worrying about yourself, you know, laid back, chill, not all up in somebody else's, trying to get all upset because of this, because of that, you know. And the fact that you do have like that type of bohemian lifestyle where you're more laid back, you're more chilled, laid back in the cut. It's like somebody doesn't like that. They don't like that about you. They wanted you to be more like they've tried to paint you to be. But you were too smart for that. You're too smart for that. You know this type of individual because you've seen it type before. You have kindred spirits like that. You know that. You know, you've seen somebody come before. It's like whenever something about some type of visitation and somebody trying to put the limelight on you, like you was the one who was doing something or not doing something, and like this person wanted to make it seem like they were the one who was being upright or being some type of leader when it wasn't like that. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. Yeah. But something about this time, something about what they're doing this time, it's not creating a hardship for you, it's creating a hardship for them. Because everyone can see that you are at home just loving on yourself, doing that self-care. In fact, it's not like you are out in the streets kicking up dust. In fact, it's like when people think about the difference of you and the difference of them, you know how the difference, and this is just as an example, you will sit in your backyard minding your business where nobody can see you doing just you. Whereas somebody else who's trying to take other people's kindness for a weakness or play somebody for a fool, that's the person that sits on the front side of their house on the street side so they can see everybody that goes up and comes down and see what goes on the street. See, somebody is starting to get that message. Somebody is starting to learn that lesson. What's the message? Because yeah, somebody they think that they can do the same thing again, but it's not going to turn out the way that they thought. Yeah, it's not going to turn out the way that they thought. They was playing with the right one. They was playing with the wrong one. They was playing with the right one, wrong one, all wrapped up into the same one. And somebody let them know exactly how they felt. Okay? Let them know exactly how they felt, how it was going, how it was not going to shake down, or whatever it was that they had to let them know. They said something. What's the message, Spirit? Something about I feel like this is an important message because this came back out again. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, okay. So the message is that people are disconnected or you've disconnected from somebody. Because like I said, you were just a person that was staying in your lane, not doing anything, not bothering nobody, not trying to do this, not trying to do that. But somebody else thought that they could come for you when you hadn't even sent for them. Okay. So it's like they didn't expect you to be able to preserve yourself, to stand up for yourself, to take care of yourself. They didn't expect that. And now, like I said, this person is feeling a hardship. Once again, You staying in your lane, doing whatever you need to do is what brought you justice. That's what brought you justice. Oh, and then because you were going on your true north. So you was just doing whatever you need to do, minding your business. And see, and people can't stand that. I'm gonna let you know. When you mind your own motherfucking business and you don't fuck around with nobody, you don't mess with nobody because you ain't thinking about nobody except for what you got to do. People hate that shit. They hate it. Why? No one knows. They can't even explain it to us, but they hate it. Bottom of the deck, two of swords. Yeah, you've had enough of this. Somebody thinking that they can be half nickel slick, slick Rick, all that bullshit. They think that somebody thinks that they can play these games, that they can do these little underhanded, sneaky things that you wouldn't find out, but you found out. And now somebody is upset because you know who you are. Now that they feel stupid because now everybody else sees who you are too. See, this person, their level of disrespect was so loud, and now here they are worrying that they get that disrespect all the way back. It could be something that something that somebody got going on at home. Somebody is not even sure, and something's not adding up. Maybe this King of Pentacles ain't working. It's something that's happening. Something that's happening, and somebody don't feel right about. Ooh. Yeah, it's like maybe somebody got some type of new position or something, but it's I kind of feel like somebody, they creating kicking up dust. And the reason that and while they're kicking up so much dust, they can't see that somebody that they're connected to is like moving away, not physically moving away, but emotionally and mentally moving away and going in another direction. Someone is. I don't know why I can hear like the wind blowing. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I told you something is over. Somebody has gone away. They're done with that. It's like they didn't want to be bothered anymore. It's like somebody was, how somebody just can't take it no more. They just been beat down over and over and over. And this has been going on forever. It's been dragging on for so long, and somebody has just felt trapped. Hey sis, how are you? Somebody has just felt trapped for a long time. And it's like, but they're done with that. They're done with that. To them, they feel like it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Someone feels like they're ready to choose somebody else that got something going on. Damn. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're done. They're leaving. They're over this. It's like this person just wants to get out of this little trap, and they are doing that. Spirit is guiding somebody away. Spirit is guiding somebody away, and this person is definitely communicating or talking to somebody. Somebody's getting some type of assistance here. They're getting some type of assistance. Hey, Lumi Lee. How are you? What's the message, Spirit? You know how somebody when Spirit says, okay, this is enough. This is enough. I'm going to move this around here. I'm going to move this over here. Take this. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to take this and put it right. I'm going to push this right here and I'm going to put you right here. When Spirit does that, this is what it feels like. Spirit has taken somebody out of a situation or is in the process of taking somebody out of a situation that they have been trapped in for so long, whether it's because of their finances and they couldn't move forward, whether it's because of them feeling pressure to stay in something. Maybe their family says, well, we don't ever do this, or whatever it was. So spirit is moving this person out of that. Yeah, something new was coming, something better is coming, somebody that's more giving and receiving. This is a gift. This is something that somebody has asked for, prayed for, and they are getting their wish fulfillment. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I'm telling you, somebody gets to start over brand spanking new. And let me tell you something. They are jumping in both feet. Head first, both feet first, whatever. They doing it. And they're wrapping this cycle up. They're letting somebody know, I can't do this anymore. It's over. Because somebody realized that they deserve to be happy. They deserve to be happy. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Hey, 2B Records and Seesaw Motion Pictures. How are you? Yep, they're making plans. They are making plans because once again, they about to leave. They deserve to be happy. It's a brand new beginning. It's a brand new beginning for this person. It's a brand new beginning. See, somebody thought this person thought that they were controlling something, but they weren't really controlling anything because they really didn't even control their own mouth. So they was out of control. And now this person has an opportunity to sit back and think about some things, look at some things and realize that, you know what? They were actually given a God-given gift. But did they appreciate it? No, they treated that person like a dirty ass rat. Somebody treated somebody really wrong. And now that they treated somebody really wrong, Spirit took them out of that position so that they can understand. They're going to get they're going to get somebody that the person who was wronged is about to get somebody who's going to do them right. The person who did the wrong is about to get somebody who's going to do them dog raw dirty. Yeah, dog raw dirty. It's like this person realizing now that all those years that they spent with that person, they were wasted years. Like that person should have taken they should have gone on a long time ago, as opposed to foolishly staying in something that was not working for them, that was making them miserable, that was making somebody else miserable. Because, sometimes we get in these positions where we feel like, okay, well, I don't really want to go nowhere. I don't really want to go do anything because of finances or whatever. But you're in this position and you're just like, either you're the one who's treating somebody else like a total piece of shit, or you're getting treated like shit. It's enough. Yeah. Somebody wants their freedom back. Somebody wants to be that single person again. They definitely want their freedom back because they are so sick and tired of arguing with somebody. They're tired of arguing with somebody. But something's getting ready to happen quickly. Sometimes some opportunity is coming in for them quickly, and it's going to be justice for them. This is going to be justice. This could mean that this person could leave, move, get a new car, whatever this is, it's going to be justice for them. Not only is it going to be justice for them, but it's going to allow them to find a new love, something that works for them, somebody that works for them, position that works for them, something, whatever is old is done. They're getting ready to come up. Talk about coming up. They're coming up. They're coming up. And they're getting, I'm telling you, something about somebody's getting some new love. But this is something that they're going to keep to themselves for a while. They're going to keep it to themselves for a while until they are sure this is really going to work. This is really what they want. But they feel that this person that they are moving towards is just right. This person is balanced. This person is tempered. This person doesn't have these old ugly, crazy ass outbursts, and disrespectful and nothing like that. It's totally different. Totally different. Yeah, somebody is moving on because they felt trapped. Somebody didn't. When you don't feel like you were being appreciated, it's easy for you to move on. At least it should be. King of Wands. Somebody wants to be that single person again. Yeah. They want to they want to feel good about themselves, They want to feel like they can talk to whoever the fuck they want to talk to, even if it's somebody from their past. They want to feel like they can do that. They want to be honest. They want to be truthful. They want to do whatever. But see, this other person was all in their feels and would try and do all this other stuff that to try and try and control them, try and make it seem like this person was bad and this they ain't doing shit. You know how somebody, when they don't feel good about themselves, they make everybody else seem like they are the worst thing out there. Somebody's been holding back how miserable they have been for a long time. For a long time. Somebody is, and it's like they were stuck in which way they needed to go. It's like they sacrificed themselves thinking that one day things would turn around. You know how you get with these people, whether it's somebody, and that's not saying it's a man that's abusive. It could be a woman that's abusive, but somebody is abusive and you think, well, if I stay with them long enough, they'll understand how important I am to them in their life and they'll start to do me right. It don't ever happen like that. Never, ever. The longer you stay, the more they think you like the abuse, the misuse, the unkind, unfair treatment. It's when you leave, that's when they go, oh, they didn't like that. No, didn't like it. But when you stay, they're like, oh, they love this. They love it how I slap them. They love it how I put them down. They love it how I talk horrible to them. They love it how I publicly abuse them and publicly embarrass them. They love it how I leave them, how I'm not there for them, how I don't give a shit about them. They love that. But when they leave, they go, oh, they didn't like that shit at all. There you go. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Yeah. Somebody, they don't know where they're going to go yet. They don't know what their plan is, but they know they are so fucking done with allowing certain behaviors. They're done with that. It's like this person, it's like they kind of want to make a suggestion, but they want to do it in a nice way. They want to say something in a nice way. They want to, have this go over lovingly, swimmingly, like, you want to say, hey, I just kind of like think that we should, okay, well, we should sleep in different rooms, or we should do this, or we should kind of try and separate ourselves a little bit, but we don't have to go in, somebody wants to try and make one of those types of things. Like, neither one of us can afford to live alone, so we could just be roommates or something, something. I don't know. Right, Subu, we done with that. Yes, exactly. But somebody they're tired of trying to, they're tired. They're tired. Like, this person has been trying to fight to get along, to have this happy life, this happy home, but they're tired. They're tired. It's not happening. They're tired. Somebody was not loyal to them. Somebody, it's things was not working. There was no loyalty. There was no cohesion. There was no friendship. Then they felt that. If they felt that, it's like maybe somebody's cheating. Maybe somebody is upset because the person they really wanted didn't really want to be with them, so they got with somebody else that they really didn't want to be with. That shit can happen too. That shit can happen too. What's the message, Spirit? Because I know somebody. I know some people that got with somebody they didn't want to be with because the person they did want to be with didn't want to be with them. But either way, somebody is not feeling it anymore. They're miserable. They're unhappy. They hate this life. They don't hate their life. They just hate the situation they're in. Hey, Touche. How are you? The one and only Golden Ray. How are you? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, they're looking at things in another light. They're like, I have sacrificed myself too much. And basically that's what it is. Hey, Red Violet, they've sacrificed themselves too much. Too much. I'm just not a person that's down on being stuck in a situation that you're miserable. I'm not. Mm-mm. And that's why it was time for this person to go ahead and go to calmer waters, like Spirit was leading them. It's been trying to lead them. And, yes, there's going to be an argument that ensues, but you know what? At least they're going to be able to get out what they need to get out and put an end to some bullshit. Instead of being afraid of like this mean ass boogeyman behind the curtain. Enough of that. This person is like letting this person know that, hey, you know what? I gave you an opportunity. I tried to make this work. I tried to make this work. But this person wasn't trying to make it work. Hey, Bragsy. So, yeah. Yeah, because somebody they're holding back now. They're holding back. They don't feel safe any longer. And you know what? And I don't even feel like they're holding back. I feel like they're saving. I feel like they're saving all their money because they know they have made this decision that it's time for them to leave. So there's no other choice except for them to go ahead, get whatever they need, and go on to a different way. Because see, somebody didn't see them for who they were. They didn't recognize them. They didn't appreciate them. So it's like this person has made the decision. It's time for them to leave this whole situation. Yeah. Which was supposed to have been this, but it ended up being like this. What else, Spirit? 12:26 Boston time. Ooh, Massachusetts in the house. Yeah. Look, this came out upside down. Whatever this was not working. It was not working. It wasn't gonna work. And somebody finally came to that decision. Somebody finally accepted that. This was not meant to work. It was not meant to work. Yeah, somebody, it's like some type of argument went on because somebody was sitting there spying on them and they thought they was going to try and get something, but they didn't get anything. They came up empty-handed. You know how somebody's going to try and accuse you of something, so they're going to try and spy on you. What you doing? What you doing? Where you going? What you doing? And then whenever they have it all, they got their cell phone out, they recording what you doing, where you going, and everything. And where they get you went to the grocery store, you stopped and you got some gas, you stopped at the pet store to get the pet across the streets, a little dog bone, because it's a cute little dog over there, you didn't do shit. But see, somebody thought that they was going to be trying to like get you inside. They was going to catch you doing something. There was nothing for them to catch you doing because you wasn't doing shit. Yeah, somebody's done. They don't want to be a part of this anymore. They don't want to be the husband anymore. That's too much. They don't want to be this person. It's too much. This person is, it's like they inside they know, hey, this other person is not happy. Because it's like there's nothing but arguments. I feel like somebody has gone within because they're tired of arguing. They're tired of arguing and they feel trapped. Damn. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, fella, lady, whoever this is. Yeah, agonizing and agitating. Lumily, exactly. Hey, Marianne. Yeah, because this is exactly who this is. This old crazy ass motherfucker. Look. This is the person who did not appreciate somebody else. Okay? That's who that is. Mm-hmm. What's the message? And then that'd be the one who didn't appreciate somebody is the same one going around talking about some, and then whenever somebody's done and they like left, then all of a sudden somebody wants to act like they're the ones that are the victim. Whenever they was going around victimizing everybody else, going around victimizing everybody else, talking bad about everybody else, and then everybody see how that person is, and now nobody want to fuck with him or be bothered with him. Then it's all of a sudden somebody the victim. Hey, it's just Robbie. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Red Valley, you say he's very regretful. 5 o'clock. Oh well. That's too bad. Bloomy Leaf said, boo, and throwing tomatoes. Yep. See, this person, it's like they getting ready to say it. I'm done. I have to be by myself. I want to be by myself. I'm tired of this shit with you. It's over. It's over. I know it's a shock. But you know what? I will be happier alone. And so this person is taking steps to go ahead and protect themselves, send out some type of information, whatever it is. You know, it could be then somebody to send in some type of divorce papers, or who knows. But they decided they're going to defend themselves, and they're going to protect themselves, defend themselves at all costs. So whatever it is, somebody has, they're taking steps to balance their life out, to make it so that, you know, they are feeling whole again, feeling happy again, not stressed the fuck out. Because I'm telling you, Spirit is giving somebody an opportunity. Spirit has pushed somebody to the front of the fucking line. And that's the truth. Because somebody else chose not to appreciate somebody that was there for them, that was specifically placed in their life to appreciate. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? How we don't know that we are actually placed in other people's lives so that they can appreciate, or we can appreciate them. And it's not until we or they start acting so incredibly ignorant that we have to leave or they have to leave. And that's whenever it's dawns on us or sinks in. Oh my God, I completely fucked up. At that point, it's too late. What's the message? What's the message? Whatever it is, this is the truth. Yeah, somebody, they are, it's like the wheel of fortune is turned for them. And now they're receiving, they're just due. They're back in that giving and receiving. And look, there's so many people that want to give to that person, that wants to celebrate with that person. You know, so many people, because this person was stuck and out in the cold until they decided it was time for them to move around some. Now the other person that was because they was out in the cold. They went from the 5 of coins to the 8 of coins whenever Spirit gave them that leg up. When Spirit gave them that leg up. Right. The bigger picture, right. What's the message? Yeah. I feel like this person is not necessarily with somebody else, but I feel like this person is finally feeling like they are stable, that they can do for themselves. You know, now they were able to speak up, they were able to defend themselves, they were able to show who they really are. You know, I'm telling you, yeah, this is somebody who is definitely in their power, you know, as that Empress energy, but yet not afraid to speak up and speak their truth, and not afraid to defend themselves. Waters Deep Intuitive Oracle Tarot. Hello. Hello. And Master number 11, how are you? Oh, good, good, good. All right. So what's the name of your channel? Is it Waters Deep Intuitive Oracle Tarot? Because if it is, I'm going to go subscribe. Yeah. Some type of good communication is coming in. Some type of really good news is coming in. Really good news is coming in. And it has to do with someone's money or something tangible, something that somebody worked hard for, something that somebody deserves. Or it could have to do with something that somebody, I feel like this is something that somebody deserves, maybe from this other situation that they were involved in, that they thought that they were stuck, but they're not. Because something about working with somebody else they was able to close this cycle and put something to the end. Okay. All right. I'm still gonna subscribe. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Somebody feels like they are they're getting out there. They're able to put things to an end. They made that decision that I'm not going to stay in this anymore. I don't want to be a part of this bullshit. This person is ugly. They're ignorant. They nasty. They're rude. Because somebody thought that because you was a kind person, because you would do things, you would kind of go out of your way to do things for nice things for nice people, that someone thought that you would be easily manipulated. No, boo. Not at all. Not at all. Ixnay on the pound, Fritz, with that shit. We're going to pull 3 or 4 from here. Bottom of the deck. Self-sabotage. Yes. Somebody fucked themselves up thinking they was bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole downtown. They thought they was bad Leroy Brown, but they fucked themselves up. They fucked themselves up because they was getting pleasure out of making somebody else suffer. You see what I'm saying? And people started looking at that, how they were treating people, and that's all they saw about this person is how they started treating people, and that's what caused these storms. That's what caused these storms. That's what made this person have a radical rebirth and want to start all over, want to get out of that situation, want say that enough was a fucking enough. It is enough. What else, Spirit? Let me get 3 or 4. Yep. What's the message? Let me get 3 or 4, Spirit. What's the message? Told you. It was time for somebody to speak up. It was time for somebody to be like, no, no more. I'm done. You're done. You're done, and we're done. I'm done. You're done, and we are all done. It was time. Because somebody couldn't realize, secrets started coming out. Told you. People started looking like, oh, they was trying to put you to shame. Somebody was trying to put you to shame when they ass need to be shamed. And it is season for their ass to be put to fucking shame. Because all that negative bullshit they was given, it's time for them to receive that same bullshit. Like I said, it's time for somebody to go through a radical rebirth. They did not want to do that, but guess what? It's time. It's past time. It's beyond time. It's way past time. Somebody should have known better. They should have known better. Yep. Because see, they just had these desires that they thought that these miracles was going to come. Like, I feel like they had these secret desires. Yes, they had these secret desires, and they were really praying for some type of miracle. Like, but the person that they were with had so much rage within them. But I'm telling you, it was something about this time. It was what somebody liked to do was starting to come out. And it was like somebody liked to be like this. They, some people get pleasure in making you feel bad. Sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Some people get pleasure in trying to make somebody else feel like shit. What's the message, Spirit? Lumi. Yeah, somebody tried to look at your Akashic records, but they're cloaked. And now they're scared. They're scared and they're running with their tail between their legs. I don't know why. They brought it on themselves. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. They want constant attention. Okay. We're about to give them some constant attention whenever we finish their ass. Okay? Because guess what? They need your help. They need your help. This person is a straight up hypocrite. A straight up hypocrite. And guess what? They lied about you. We already knew that. That's why people are starting to say, oh, no. We think that's a lie because we don't see that in that person. When we talk to that person, when we this and when we that, we don't see that. It's time for somebody to love themselves. Hold on, let me get these. Yeah. Because somebody, it's like they didn't realize, it's like, do we have an issue? Yes, they've had an issue. But somebody is so tired of putting up with it that they decided it's time for them to get some new love. Hey, Lightworker William, how are you? So, and they picked a fight with the wrong one. They walked over, but then they had to limp back. Because you are in your divinity, your life and your spiritual purpose. And this is confirmation. Confirmation. Have something to do with maybe a family. This could be somebody that wanted to be a family with somebody, but that person was just too damn evil. Sometimes and somebody was trying to seek you out. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to seek you out like they thought that you were so kind you wasn't going to do nothing. But you had to let them know, oh, no, motherfucker, no. We woke folk around here. Somebody didn't realize what they had in you. The thief stole the cubic zirconia and left the real diamond. They didn't realize what they had in you, but they get it now. This is why. That person was a messy ass witch. Okay. And they don't know how to get down to wear that crown. They can't wear the crown. So the spirit was telling that somebody to wait. That it's not time yet. Somebody has finally had to graduate and ascend. They have graduated. They've ascended. They got their walking papers. Spirit said, I'm moving you to the front of the line. You have been beat up enough by that crazy ass maniac. Yes. You tamed their demons and you are a master teacher. Yes. You get blessed. You're going to receive some really beautiful sun energy. Yes. Just keep living right. I know, you know what? And I'm going to tell you something. Living right is the hardest thing to do because people will set out to purposely piss you the fuck off. They will purposely piss you the fuck off. And the hardest thing to do is to live right. I'm telling you, because it comes back on people. Don't act, don't react, just keep living and watch God work it out for you. Because it's happened to me a few times. Speak up for yourself so they know where you're coming from. And then once you've spoken up for yourself so they know where you're coming from, you're not going to sit here and throw no stones or nothing. You're just going to speak up for yourself so they know where you're coming from, and you're going to get in your lane and you're going to just chill and do you. And watch God work that situation out in your favor. Because God gonna be like, you know what? That's what you went. That's what you get. Trying to step over and go for somebody who did not fucking send for you. Go on about your business. Don't seek revenge. Let God do that shit. Don't seek revenge. Let God do that shit. Yep. Because somebody was only in it for some status or some money. And they thought that they was going to get some status or some money. No, they didn't. But they did get some recognition, though. It may not have been positive recognition, but they got some recognition, what they really wanted. See? See how that worked out? See how it worked out for that crazy ass? What's the message? What's the message? We already been through this shit. We ain't afraid of death because we have already dealt with the dark night of the soul. So if we've already dealt with it, what were we going to be scared for, huh? They just didn't know. They started a war with a spiritual gangster. We already saw that they walked over and they limped the fuck back. And the reason we allowed them to limp the fuck back is because we was feeling generous on that day. So don't start no war with no spiritual gangsters, especially if you don't know how to get down to wear that motherfucking crown. They need to know that you got a very high spiritual IQ. Okay? And they also need to know that as you sow, you shall reap. You ain't got on no rose-colored glasses. You see exactly who this person is and what they about. Thought they was going to do some little magic. Yeah, you did it on the wrong one. Well, like I said, the right one, the wrong one, all up in the same one. This person, they was living in an altered reality, thinking that they could get with you. Yeah, you was definitely living in an altered reality. You must not seen Bugs Bunny back in the day, and you ain't seen that. What was that? The little. What was that, sis? What was the thing with the Tasmanian devil? You ain't never seen no live Tasmanian devil, huh? See, somebody really didn't understand that God is everywhere and sees everything. And not only that, but they didn't realize that you are one of God's greatest gifts. One of God's greatest gifts. So that's all on them. That is all on them. They was trying, I told you they was trying to trigger you. Purposely trying to trigger you. This ain't nothing but a dog. This is somebody who said never. Never say never, motherfucker. Never say never. Now somebody want to come with a sincere apology talking about y'all as twin flames. Now they want to negotiate or they want some type of contract. They're wearing a crown too, but it's from right, light worker William. Exactly. Sue said, I slid out and he has no clue where I live in this large city. Right. Thank you. Exactly. See, somebody's ashamed to admit to them and you that they abused you. That's sad. They know that they did, but they're ashamed to admit it. And now, after it's all said and done, now they're worried about how they wanted to treat you. You see what I'm saying? It's all said and done. Now they're worried about how you wanted to treat me and you was digging a grave for me. But you got sold. You tried to get two souls for the price of one. That was a bad move. That was a very poor decision. I'm telling you. The witch started with an earth angel and regretted it instantly. Told you. So you just keep moving forward in spite of the chaos and the confusion because you have a destined partnership ahead of you. And somebody's finding out that your cutoff game is strong. Stronger than strong. Your cutoff game is so strong, baby. Intimidation is real when you're not living right. That's the truth. Now they want to push the panic button. What you want to push it for? See, somebody was trying to be a copycat. Somebody needed to work on their inner child. Now they want to push the panic button. I don't know what for. I don't know what for. Right, Lumi Lee and Red Violet? Yep. You expect an urgent phone call. But that urgent phone call is not of the light. So ignore it. Ignore it. It's coming from this old ass fool. This is somebody who needs to get their healing steps in. See, because they see that you opened up your heart, so they thinking that if they give you some urgent phone call and tell you they need something, that you would be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be here for you." Mm-mm. Just tell them, "Well, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna give you what they call it? What they call it? Thoughts and whatever." But this is somebody who's part of a coven. Okay. They could be trying to talk to you because maybe they just lost their job or something like that. But yeah, this is somebody who betrayed you and now they're stressed. And then how they're trying to stalk your social media. Come on now. Right. And they think that you're depressed, but you're not. That's what they want to go around town saying, "Oh, they depressed. That's why they acting like that." No, you're acting like this because you're tired of their bullshit. Ain't no fucking depression. Tell that person they need to get them motherfucking selves together. And they didn't want to help you, they didn't want you to help them. This is somebody who took pride in being a fucking head warlock of some bullshit, Now this person is spiritually unprotected, and now they want you to help them. They want you to be in their life, because they feel like they're getting their karma, but they really just want to keep you stuck. Love overcame. Your self-love for yourself. Your self-love overcame all of you, washed all of you, confirmation. And that's why you made the best decision for yourself. Somebody has proof. Somebody has proof of what went on. Oh, it was thoughts and concepts of a plan. That's what I wanted to say. Thoughts and concepts of a plan. I heard that. I was like, that was funny. What else, Spirit? Thank you, Subu. Red Violet says she's partying. I know that's right. And Kate is really happy. Now I know that's right. That's good. Somebody else, they were a hoarder. They were greedy. They were selfish. They were stingy. Well, we talked about this person. What's good for them is good for them. What was good for their other half? Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit what happened to the other half. But if the other half found somebody better, then they would be like, "Oh, I'm the victim. Even though I was so wrong, I was so rough, I was so mean, I was such a dog. I put the person down. I did this, I chastised." It's the same person that always plays the victim. Puts it out there and then plays the victim. Like I said, this is the same one who's depressed and they think it's you. It ain't you. You're not depressed. You're not going around starting shit. They are. You're not going around gossiping. They are. If you have to sit there and pull all this gossiping and all this other bullshit, that's you depressed, not somebody else. Because somebody else ain't thinking about your ass. You the only one thinking about them. They ain't thinking about you. They sitting there drinking margaritas, Mai Tais, mimosas, whatever. Something with an M. That's whatever they doing. What's the message? Now somebody wants you to unblock them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep the motherfucker blocked. Keep them blocked. The only thing that you need to stand under is your own truth. The understanding of yourself. That's it. Why you choose what you choose. Your thoughts, your feelings, your personal opinions. That's it. in your vision. Not just what your two eyes can see, but what can that third eye also see? Be aware of this trickster energy. Your sister could be stealing too. So you have to be careful of everybody because somebody could have an entity attached. Once again, this could be somebody that you're close to. This could be a jealous sister. And you are a little guarded because you're feeling it. You feel that energy. And you kind of feel like somebody may be going to jail, whether that's spiritual jail, whether that's county jail, state jail, federal, whatever. And Lightworker William says, there's the actual difference. We all have been through their worst. They could. And yet what? And yet we will, what? And no one's victim. I'm sorry. This is somebody who's timid. They're like they're easily led. They're too scared to really stick up for themselves or say what they really mean. You know, they don't stand for anything. You know, or it's like they're really afraid to stick up for themselves. You know, when somebody says this and they're on that bandwagon, or if they, you know, do disagree, then it's like, I don't know. This person is just not, they don't have any direction. They're just kind of weak. But prosperity is going to come to you. Prosperity is coming to you because of something that happened 3 to 5 years ago. And it's time for you to really share your story. Possibly by this full moon, because it's something about what you're anticipating. Or you should anticipate something. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? You got your foot on their neck. Good. Because they wanted you to lose. Ain't that something? They wanted you to lose. But you end up with your foot on their neck. Isn't that how it always happens, though? You know what? I don't know why people think that it's going to happen any other way. You can sit there and you can do whatever you want to do. You can get raw dog. You can get ugly. You can try and embarrass somebody. You can try and lie on somebody. You can try and take from somebody. You can try and do this and you can try and do that. But it always comes right back. Always. Always. And when it comes right back, when somebody want to sit there and they want to be embarrassed and look foolish, like, oh, can I get another chance? Oh, well, you did it. You did it. All right. Right, Marion. Not a loser. Choose to win. Right. Choose to do things authentically, honestly, with integrity. Because that underhanded, backhanded, bullhanded bullshit, that don't work. Ever. Like a boomerang, Lumi Lee. It's just like a boomerang. Yes, Red Violet, infinity. So, all right, y'all. I'm getting ready to close it down for a little bit. I have to go get my oil changed. And every day is a choice. Correct, Lumi Lee. Authenticity. Correct, William. Thank you so very much. I'll be back this later this afternoon after I get my oil changed and do my little running around. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. Kate, of course, thank you so very much. And this afternoon, hey, if y'all want to do free questions, then let's throw them in the chat. If we do free questions and Kate's able to jump on, then I'll probably have her kind of keep me so I can just do the question and then she can just let me know whatever, who's up next or whatever. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. That was the indication I need to go get my oil changed so I'm not late. All right. Thank you, Kate. And I'll see everyone in a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your morning.